So the year is 1977, and for the most part, people had no clue what a condominium was back in 77, including myself. That was until friends of mine rented a unit at 1900 Boardwalk in North Wildwood. That was my first introduction to a condominium. It was a beautiful 2-bedroom condo right on the boardwalk with great ocean views, with a massive sun deck that overlooked the boardwalk. So I went to visit my friends who were renting the unit, and they invited me to stay overnight. I respectfully declined because I knew they were party animals. I was already married with a kid, so I shied away from partying through the night. I did, however, visit them. I remember thinking to myself, this is really weird. Somebody owns 1,000 square foot out of a building that has 200 units in it. So I asked my friend, what's the deal with this place? How much does it rent for? And how much is it worth to buy? My friend replied, well, I can't tell you about buying, but I can tell you this. We're paying $1,500 a week to rent this place. I was like, $1,500 a week? Back in 77, that was a lot of money. Why don't you go down and talk to the real estate broker, George? He's right in the lobby level if you want to get more information about buying. It sounded like a good idea, so I took him up on it. I went down to the lobby and knocked on the broker's office door. So this elderly gentleman opens the door and introduces himself as Jim White, the real estate broker. Jim was a likable guy, but I had a hard time staying focused because he wore a really bad wig. So I say to Mr. White, I'm interested in purchasing in this building. Can you show me around? The broker looks me up and down and replies, listen, sonny boy, I don't want to waste your time or my time, but you don't look like you can afford to buy in this place. So my back gets up and I reply, I'm a cash buyer, Mr. White. Can you show me a 1-bedroom unit? Of course, I was lying through my teeth. The broker's whole demeanor changed, and he jumped out of his seat and said, I will be right with you, sonny boy. I have a little studio on the 4th floor that could fit the bill for you. So the broker escorts me up to the 4th floor and shows me a 400 square foot studio that overlooks the boardwalk and the ocean. Wow, I say to Mr. Broker, I really like this unit, but let me sleep on it. Jim White hands me his business card and says, call me sonny boy when you make a decision. Get bent, you old fart, with your badass wig. To myself, of course. I take his business card, put it in my pocket, and head back to my friend's unit. My friends were already partying out of control. In fact, one of my friends was hanging off the balcony, balls ass naked. I hear the sound of police sirens, and I look out the window, and there they go, 4 cops coming into the building. I exit stage left very quickly before the cops arrived. I heard later on that night from my friends that they all got evicted from the unit that same day. Still, I couldn't get that unit out of my mind. And I said to myself, I'll be back. Tune in for the next episode of The Millionaire Condo Agent.